Hey everybody, welcome back to Season 2 of 13 Reasons Why. Firstly, we've already heard all 13 reasons, so what's going on now? That's the big question. Where does Season 2 go from here? We have heard all of Hannah's tapes. Clay added his own at the end. Everybody, apart from Bryce, has heard them. Everybody on the tapes has heard the tapes. Hannah's parents have heard the tapes in USB form, like flash drive. Alex has shot himself. We didn't get it. We don't know if he's still alive. We don't know what caused it. We don't technically know if he did it himself. Lots of people have guns. That was highlighted in the last season. And where do we go from here? I don't know. I don't know who's going to be, if we're going to lose some cast members, if we're going to get brand new ones. The amount I know or can predict about this show, what is Mr. Porter going to do with all the tapes? Well, he has no choice, because if Hannah's parents have them, then, you know, what Mr. Porter does or does not do is irrelevant. Anyway, the school's about to get sued because he didn't do a good enough job, and Hannah came to him and he was too busy with his phone, and he did okay. He did a normal job. That's my review of his performance. It wasn't perfect, but it was human, it was normal. And that's it. No real judgment for me on that. The only people that really get judged in season 1 for me, Bryce. Bryce is like so far above everybody else in the shit that he did that it makes everybody else's stuff pale in comparison. But that's not to undersell, you know, the little bitchy things that everybody else did to Hannah. You know, the lists and the bullying and the pictures and the rumors and the poetry publishing. you know what happened. You saw it. Let's get into season 2, episode 1. Let's just watch it. Oh, and will we get a new theme? A new intro? Because season 1's intro had a little tape. You know, it was very, very Hannah-centric. So I'll be interested to see that. This looks like the same intro. Ooh! Pictures!
Calling the case of Andrew and Olivia Baker.
Lawsuit.
Are both sides ready to begin?
Tyler, you just testified that life at Liberty High School was bad. How is it now?
You know, same old, same old.
It's worse.
Who's this?
Killed herself.
Clay and Sky? Tattoos! Yeah,
Promise me.
Clay and Sky. She would fit right in. I don't know if I said this before.
And
Breakfast
are you ready
Club.
for this? I meant, are you ready for the needle?
What are you getting done, Clay?
Good. So, the semicolon, it's for a friend of yours?
Semicolon?
Yeah.
He fainted. Nope,
I'll forgive you.
they're together. For now.
I'm not thinking about
It's
it.
okay if you
I'm not. I mean, I haven't for months now.
Maybe we try to convince ourselves we're over it. Maybe it works for a while.
It's okay.
Yes.
This is sweet.
Keep going.
I think those are cuts.
Oh,
I used to a long time ago.
Yeah, but those are recent. You're supposed to call me. I will do whatever I have to do. I will text you every hour.
Okay. I promise I'll call.
okay. His experience with Hannah is just gonna completely rule his decisions over future relationships and how much attention he gives. What about Alex?
We'll have her over for dinner.
Sky doesn't really do dinner.
Clay, I need to talk to you about the trial.
Am I gonna be called to testify?
So I'll get to testify about Bryce?
Did tell me that you're not on either witness list.
Bryce raped Hannah. Why is nobody talking about that? You heard his confession. You heard everything before.
If we knew the name of the girl on tape 9.
I've told you, Mom, it's not my place to tell you that.
Jessica's on
Worried about my
the name on tape 9.
Clay, I know this is going to be very hard for you.
It's not. I haven't thought about Hannah in months. So I'll just keep on like that.
Until right this second, a couple of things. He's lying. He's definitely thought about Hannah. Even when he's dealing with Sky, he's thinking about Hannah. This will just amplify it. What are you looking at? Well, she's back in his brain.
This trial going forward,
Alex is dead.
it affects the whole town and how it changed all our lives.
Hey,
Your mom isn't too happy about you going back to school tomorrow.
you okay?
Can't even go outside without people looking at me.
Or
Or talking about what I did, or what Hannah did, and I failed to do.
he looks so different
Hannah's
with
trial, that means that people are finally
hair.
going to hear her story, and I want to help tell it.
I'll tell the boss lady you're feeling stronger. Okay, get some sleep. I love you.
He's a lot more Dad is a lot more careful. He's not insisting on Alex calling him sir.
Hey,
I can go.
Hey, Jessica.
How about you?
whatever happens, we're gonna stick to the plan. I don't remember what happened to me, just like you don't remember what happened to you.
Exactly.
You feel okay about seeing Bryce again?
We both don't remember.
Yeah, totally.
Where is Bryce? Hasn't he graduated? Hannah's mother is going to shoot Bryce. Nobody knows who Tape 9 girl is?
Because things at Liberty are as bad as they've ever been. No, I don't mind being the first kid to testify. No, I want to be the first.
Where's he going? Into his picture room?
And I don't want to be afraid anymore.
Ooh. You ain't seen shit.
The way these kids abuse you.
That's why I have to be the first.
I worry about Tyler as well.
Mom, did I leave a note?
He doesn't remember? Really?
You left a note.
I want to see it.
Did he?
It's my goddamn note, Mom. I want to see it.
We're not gonna see it.
Do you want to talk about it?
I could have stopped it? What does that mean? And how could I have stopped it?
Like in the way anybody could have stopped it, right?
I'll be the only one in that room who truly knows what you're going through. I will be your strength.
Where's,
so long,
where's her husband?
I dreaded this day, but now I'm angry.
She's got a gun. Remember when I was saying Bryce is gonna get shot last season? There's still time. What is this? Steroids?
My dad's got the trial covered. Don't worry about the fucking trial.
I want them to hear Hannah's voice.
We've talked about this.
She wants the tapes played.
You'll hear about a girl in crisis, poisonous school culture, and an administration that could have averted a tragedy. Justice must be done for Hannah and for those who are still suffering.
No one is just a victim.
Oh, she's gonna
parents once blamed the school.
destroy Hannah's reputation. Wonder how everybody's gonna treat Alex. Hey, it's that guy who tried to kill himself.
I look damaged.
It's a good look on you.
Okay, he's having trouble walking.
Everybody's checking you out. You have a cane and a scar. All my scars are inside.
I'll take that.
Hey,
Zach.
Zach.
My own. So let me help. Don't be a dick. And welcome back.
Thank you.
Says the school. They made a rule the day after.
We're not allowed to talk about it?
After that day, and you talk about it on campus, you get suspended.
What?
Jess, Alex, welcome back, you guys.
He's just acting like nothing's
Seriously,
different.
welcome back.
They act like they own the school.
Let's see what Tyler means by it's worse.
People tell lies about you, and other people believe them.
Now, I have a
I think
picture of
it's
your
the point
ass.
where-
Is this you?
And did people tell lies about Hannah Baker?
Yes, they did. All the time. And another girl I know,
We'll call her Girl 9.
she had something happen to her. While she was gone, the story got totally twisted.
Wow.
He said that they hooked up and that she, wanted it.
Such a fucking asshole.
Let's just try to get things back to normal.
I don't think there is a normal anymore.
But isn't it true that Hannah actually enjoyed having you take her picture?
What?
Defense Exhibit B.
It was the first day of school.
Ooh, flashbacks.
Gross. Tyler, go away.
It's for your book.
Hey, new girl. Do you wanna?
Shoot me.
Oh.
What?
She felt sorry for him.
in the locker that won't open.
Here, I don't know. I can actually help with this.
That's sweet.
Hannah.
That's sweet.
I saw you at Kat's party, actually.
And your name is?
Oh, Tyler. Would you ever want to, I don't know, like do a photo shoot or something?
Woo.
Sure.
Like the whole point is to capture you as who you are.
I like this. Out in nature.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Okay, cool.
This is
Wow.
probably where Tyler
You're
falls.
really
for.
amazing. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for asking.
I spread around a picture of Hannah,
And Courtney.
and then Clay Jensen did the same to me. I printed out all the best photos from the shoot so she could see how beautiful she was, even if kids at school wanted to see her as a slut or whatever. And I wanted to give them to her as like a gift. But she was with
Clay.
a boy, and I hid from them.
Have a good night.
I remember this. Interesting perspective, seeing the same story retold from his perspective. Ooh, dude, this is when you turn around and you walk away. Actually, you don't get to this point in the first place. And Hannah, would you just close your blinds?
I took out my camera just so I could get a better look. I started to take pictures.
Hannah was doing more than chatting that night, wasn't she? Isn't it true that Hannah opened herself up for a reaction, and therefore is in many ways responsible for what followed?
Victim blaming.
Are you in no way responsible for the
Bullying the witness. Objection, Your Honor. The witness isn't an expert on what Hannah did or did not think.
So how's this gonna happen? Is everything gonna come out?
How the fuck would I know?
When you're under oath, they can ask you anything, right? What are you worried about? What about the tapes?
It's funny. It's like in season 1, Clay's really involved, going around to different people. And now in this one, Zach's coming to him, asking, "Hey, Mr. Porter. Ooh, these two.
Jessica Davis is back today.
Yeah.
I want to let you know I got my eye on you. So I don't know what that's got to do with Jessica.
Don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, careful, Mr. Porter. Careful.
You go near the girl. You look in her direction. And I will fuck up your life. You've got more to lose than I do. Do I?
I like this. We'll
find out.
Mr. Porter spent the first season afraid, wondering what people knew. Now he's taking...
Not great.
He's standing up. It's dangerous, but I like it.
Did you know that I left a suicide note?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, read it. What does this mean?
What do you think that this meant? I could have stopped it.
You probably thought you could have stopped Hannah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe he was there
We all did.
at some point.
I think that...
Bryce's party. Maybe you could have stopped that.
No, your little darkroom threat didn't scare me.
What dark room?
You
No, it
can
wasn't
fuck
Bryce.
with me all you want, I don't care. You'll pay. I mean, Hannah took sexy pictures, but that doesn't make
What's
her
this?
guilty of anything.
Ooh. Do you leave this picture here? This guy gonna turn on Bryce? It's a mystery. Hey, Tony. I haven't seen you yet.
Well, they called me to testify.
I wouldn't worry about it.
You don't know everything I did, Clay.
Oh, more flashbacks.
Silence or lack of resistance does not demonstrate consent. Consent
You
must be
listening,
given
Bryce?
in words or in actions.
Hey, it's Ryan.
They called me to testify at Hannah's trial.
Calling everybody.
Here. It's everything she wrote about that day. All of it.
What day?
I'm not going to say anything that could hurt you.
What tone? But it don't. What?
Thank you.
Who's this? Why is she? What's going? Who's she? Okay, more season 2 set up. No, things actually getting to Bryce? Really?
Yeah, but I should probably wash my hands first.
Why are we focused on him washing his hands? What's he gonna see? Ooh, is this where it happened?
The bullet is where it went. I had never shot that kind of gun before.
Alex is so open about it
It was
all.
heavier than the other ones. The bullet went up and then in and out of my skull and into the wall. That's what they told me. No, I don't remember anything of like a month before that.
The tapes?
I don't remember listening to them.
I took pictures of you while you were in your coma.
Could I see them sometime?
I like that Tyler went over and saw Alex.
Hey, Dad.
Ooh, Bryce's dad. Finally meet his parents. Super powerful, super rich.
Hey, let's grab a drink sometime. Catch up.
Let's grab a drink.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Bryce is still so creepy when he's being really friendly. Like nothing has happened.
That's not your best angle. That's good. No, too much chin.
Don't worry about it. I'm deleting all of them.
Hannah, such drama.
You gotta be careful when you're a parent talking about stuff like that.
Tell her she was pretty.
Every morning I would tell Tessa that she was the most beautiful girl in the world.
Oh, this is
And
why
then
she
she'd go to
says
that
she
school where
understands
kids called
because her daughter
called her
Again.
worthless.
Just because you have the picture doesn't mean you have the truth.
I like the color.
Oh yeah, Sky. Remember Sky?
Can we,
Can try this again.
Can we try this thing again?
Yeah.
He's still going to be thinking about Hannah, and it's going to trigger him again. There she is.
So I just,
Might take the
I
whole
don't know-
season.
I don't know what happened.
But you don't want to touch me? You don't want to be with me?
No, I do. I just... I can't tonight.
Okay.
I just see you tomorrow then.
Unless you were there.
This whole trial thing has just brought it all back up in his head. Boom. You owe me. Interesting. Backstory. Tony backstory. Ooh, Tony. It's not as bad as it could be, or something. I don't know. Hello? This is like a horror movie now. Is it going to be a warning? Okay. Okay, it's a warning. It's a warning. Obvious suspect number one? Bryce. Could be one of his buddies. Hey, Anna.
So you talk now?
You ready?
Apparently.
Ooh, this is new for season 2.
Oh.
It's setting the stage for what we should expect for season 2, and that's that Clay will now be having conversations in his mind with Hannah. And this is also a reason why Clay and Sky won't be getting together until the end of the season, probably. Until the court case is finished and until all the stuff that needs to get out actually gets out. What's done with Tony? Why does Tony owe her? That's just another little mystery. Who is the girl that Jessica saw at the running meet people on the field? Remember, she gave her a look. Who's that? How much will photographs play into this season? Because the intro has a little, like, Polaroid type photograph. And I presume each episode will deal with one person testifying and some of that backstory as relates to them and other context for things that have happened. That's going to be interesting. Alex is the standout star of this episode, I think. Just the fact that he's not dead, great. The fact that he's not in a coma, great as well. They just fast forwarded all that part. And that he's so open and so willing to matter of fact about what happens. He's not hiding from it, he's talking about it, he's asking people about it. He wants to see the note. He wants to know what the note means. There's more to what he was talking about in that note that we don't know yet too. That's good mystery. It's funny, like the first time I saw Alex, I was like, oh, this guy's gay. And then nothing has ever been mentioned about that since. I still get that impression from him. I don't know if it's the way he's talking or acting. I don't know. But It's funny. It's funny if it's never brought up and if I'm just completely wrong about it. And that he was just with like Jessica and just making lists just to get in with the Bryce crew, you know? Because he's come from this family, this, say, strict police father, and yes sir, you know, trying to be the big man, the macho man. So you could see him doing that sort of thing. I don't know. I'll be interested to see if anything at all about that happens. Although he did say he loved Jessica, so, you know, I'm probably wrong. And it doesn't matter anyway to the story. Somebody's leaving mysterious pictures in Clay's locker. Probably that guy that gave him a look. Bryce's friend. Forgot his name already. Scott, was it? And we finally met Bryce's father. And I can see him being more of a player. He seemed like he's an actor. You know what I mean? I think I've seen him before. And he'll use his significant leverage to force the school to do certain things, I think. And the way Bryce was acting towards Jessica, just the same as he's been doing all along. Whew. Oh, and we saw Hannah's mother with a gun. Hopefully this isn't foreshadowing. And we've seen lots of people with guns. Yeah, so now I know. I know the setup of this season. I thought we would completely break from Hannah's story and maybe deal with why Alex did it. But instead it's like we're going more into the Hannah story. We're actually getting a proper conclusion to it. Mr. Porter stepping up now, taking Bryce on head on. I like that too. A couple of people weren't in the episode. Sherry, Justin, maybe that Hannah's father, Clay's father, some of the other teachers that we got to know in season 1. Maybe they won't be in season 2. But we did see a lot of people. Sky return, Ryan, Bryce's crew. So yeah, it was fun seeing them all 6 months later, or however long it's been. Different haircuts, different attitudes. They're all more friendly towards each other. Like Zach and Alex and Jessica just hanging out. I like that. So, thanks for joining me. Looking forward to getting into season 2 more. Finding out more secrets. And hopefully they don't completely ruin Hannah's reputation in that courtroom. But I guess we'll find out. Until then, I'll see you next time.